How's it going? Welcome back to Lightstand Entertainment. This is Deviant D. Haven't been here for a while. Sorry, kids. Been busy. So real quick, we'll talk about Split, M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's latest film. It came out beginning of January, the dead month. That starts every year for movies. January is kind of a dumping ground of either franchise pictures that aren't summer blockbusters, or it's just a dead month, man. This and September are just notorious on the calendar for there's not much going on. And January this year of 2017 was no different. I mean, we got a new Underworld movie, we got a new Resident Evil movie, and like I said, we got a new M. Night movie. The guy who made, of course, The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Signs, The Village, the Killer Tree movie, The Happening. Yep, as you can tell, I'm a huge fan of the guy. But with his latest film, Split, I went in with an open mind. I really did. I wasn't like walking in going, oh shit. I mean, honestly, this is the first M. Night movie I paid for, I would say, in a decade. So, I was going in with an open mind, and I gave the movie a chance. I really did. And it just still didn't work for me at all. And honestly, the reason it didn't work is just, once again, my biggest problem with all his films that I don't necessarily like much is with the script, the story. And it usually involves stuff that goes down in the last third of the film. I've said for years, I'm like, I think this dude can be really talented and really do some good work out there, but he needs to bring another person into the writer's room, bounce some ideas off, because he's one of those true auteurs that not only directs but likes to be the solo writer. I don't know the guy, so I don't know if he does bounce ideas off of people or whatnot. All I know is the finished products that I see, and that's my first, I guess, instinct to point out the issue that I have with these films is, like, homeboy, get some fresh blood in the writer's room and help you, rein that ego in and flesh certain details out, and you might be in better shape. But yeah, I was kind of looking forward to it just a little bit. Excuse me. Just because James McAvoy was in it. Always dug him. I hope we see more of him as Charles Xavier. He's just a good actor. Filth was awesome. Last King of Scotland. The guy's awesome. He did his best. He really did, playing all the different personalities. I mean, he did. He did a decent job. It's just, by the end of the movie, there wasn't much to do with him. And none of the characters, the three girls that get kidnapped at the beginning of the film and get held hostage by James McAvoy's character, I couldn't care for any of them. And that's kind of sad, because halfway through the movie I recognize, I forget the actress's name, but the lead in Split is the same girl who played the lead in The Witch that came out earlier this year, which is one of my favorite movies earlier last year, 2016. The Witch was one of my favorite films of last year. She was the one who played the lead daughter in that. So they had some pedigree there. Her, James McAvoy, a few others. But once again, the biggest problem with M. Night's movie is M. Night. And this movie's been out for a while, so it's pretty much been spoiled by, to anybody who hasn't seen the movie, who doesn't care. But I'm going to give a spoiler here. So if you're still on the fence about seeing the Split, you might want to tune out here, but I'm going to give it a spoiler in 3, 2, 1. Spoiler! Near the end of the movie, M. Night obviously wants to start his own shared universe. So, yeah, he tied it into Unbreakable. The last scene of the movie takes place in a diner, and there's a news report playing in the corner, and they're talking about basically what happened with the characters in the film after the climax. And anyway, this one girl in the diner is like, oh, that reminds me of somebody. He was in the news like a while back in the day. What was his name? And you hear this Mr. Glass, and the camera pounds around. There's Bruce Willis from Unbreakable. Ah! I was just like, dude, really? There's a scene about like 20 minutes before the ending where, once again, spoilers, James McAvoy's character basically lives at a zoo. He's like the zookeeper, one of the zookeepers. That's why he can, hide these women so well. And, yeah, there's a scene where he's going to see this psychologist throughout the movie, his shrink, and, or psychiatrist, pardon me. And she's slowly but surely figuring out what's going on during the film. And basically she figures it out and goes to his compound, his home. And there's this shot where she's looking at something. It's been a while. I don't remember what. But anyway, it's like a shot mid-level. Like you don't see the person's faces. It's pretty just medium, mid-level shot. And you see her, and basically James McAvoy's character comes behind her and gets her in a headlock. But the most important thing is you see her hand go forward and she grabs what looks like a knife. And she starts doing this motion like she's stabbing behind her. And you just hear this clunk, clunk. And then all of a sudden you hear the sound of literally like a knife break and just snap. And she pulls it back, and sure as shit, the fucking knife is busted. At that point in the movie, and a few other Easter eggs they threw in, I was just like, is he really doing this? Is he gonna try to tie it into Unbreakable? I'm like, nah, that'd be stupid. But sure as shit, that's what happened. So, M. Night literally used this movie as a springboard to start his own M. Night shared cinematic universe. And as far as I can tell, that was the only point of Split. So look forward to probably Unbreakable 2 next, where Bruce Willis fights trees. Anyway, Deviant D, Lightstand Entertainment. Peace out.